Poštovani gledalci, nastavljamo sa našim programom, minuti rezervisani za našu prvu temu. Ticaće se predstavljanja nedavno otvorene Britanske akademije ovdje u Podgorici. I kako su rekli moji sagovornici u jednom neformalnom razgovoru, danas je 4. dan od kako postoje i da vidimo kako su protekla ta 4 dana od samog otvaranja. Prisjetit ćemo se šta je to zapravo glavni cilj otvaranja Britanske akademije i kada su definitivno odlučili da ova akademija bude otvorena i u glavnom gradu. Naši gosti ovoga jutra su direktor Britanske akademije Toni Macfadyen i Gloria Vuković, koja će nam pomoći da ova konverzacija onako bude malo lakša i što bolje razumljivija. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you.
Za početak da vidimo šta je bio glavni cilj otvaranja Britanske akademije.
So what was the main aim to open the British Academy?
So I think we wanted to give the parents of Podgorica and Montenegro more choice. There are obviously some schools here, but we wanted to open a very high quality British school with international values that aspiring parents and children could come to so that they get an amazing education.
Htjeli smo da damo roditeljima u Podgorici više izbora i školu sa internacionalnim vrijednostima koje do sad nismo imali.
Danas je 4. dan od samog otvaranja škole. Koliko je polaznika u školi i šta sve u suštini djeca dobijaju?
Pa polaznika je oko 130, što je više nego što smo mislili da će biti. I mnogo više ljudi se odazvalo nego što smo planirali. Planiramo i da proširimo učionice i to jer je baš veliko interesovanje.
Za gospodina Tonija pitanje, šta sve djeca to mogu dobiti u akademiji?
So what can kids get in the academy?
So they'll get a really robust, broad and balanced education. They'll get up to 13 different subjects run on the Cambridge International Framework.
Sorry?
They'll get a really high quality education, 13 subjects, and run by Cambridge.
13 predmeta sa
visokim obrazovanjem, kvalitetno obrazovanje.
Da, sa Cambridge.
Kada govorimo o profesorima, kako bi nam gospodin Toni predstavio profesora i mentora u školi?
So how would you describe us the professors and mentors in the school?
So we've got a wonderful set of teachers from all around the world. We have teachers from Britain. We have teachers from Australia who have taught in Britain. We have a fantastic science and ICT teacher from India. And we have a couple of teachers who are Montenegrin but have taught internationally. So we're like a United Nations of teachers.
Imamo profesore iz Indije, imamo nekoliko profesora koji su odavde iz Crne Gore, ali su predavali u raznim državama. Imamo profesore iz Australije i iz Velike Britanije.
Možemo li reći, pitanje za njega naravno, možemo li reći da je to zapravo Britanija u malom?
Can we say that it's like Britain in the little?
Yes, it's like a little Britain, but it's also an international Britain. So we have students obviously from Montenegro, which is fantastic, but we also have students from Turkey and Ukraine and Russia and Zambia. So it's wonderful that the spine of our school is Montenegro, but we have other nations making it a lovely melting pot of students.
Imamo studenti iz raznih država, iz Rusije, Turske, Indije, ali sve ih spajaju naša djeca iz Crne Gore.
Hoću da pogrešiti ako kažem da je ova akademija zapravo tu ne samo da pruži osnovno obrazovanje i generalno obrazovanje, nego da će svi polaznici imati prilike da nauče neki malo drugačiji pristup životu.
Is it true that besides doing the work in the school, kids can also have like another look at life after the this academy?
Yeah, I think there are, what a great question. There are two aims to the British Academy. One is academic success. So we want our students to get the best results, which will give them access to the best universities. But also we develop skills for life. So our values include resilience, integrity, honesty, being caring, and fair play.
U našoj školi je jako bitno da je sve fair i druge vrijednosti, ne samo da se uči.
Da će djeca naučiti osim ovog obrazovanja, da će naučiti kako da igraju pošteno, što bi rekli. Osim škole, da li će Britanska akademija organizovati neke druge kulturne događaje? Da li ćemo, kao građani Crne Gore, imati prilike da kroz akademiju malo bliže upoznamo ne samo London kao glavni grad Britanije, nego možda malo da zavirimo u neke druge segmente britanske kulture?
Will we have the chance to, through the academy, meet the London, like the city, and other cultural doings?
I think within the British Academy, the main thing is British values and also the Cambridge curriculum. So that gives you this really strong British flavour of school. But also we are a British international school. So we also draw on the geography of Montenegro. We draw on issues around Europe. Teachers can dip into internationalism anywhere in the world. So the centre of the school is Britain, because we're a British school with Cambridge, but we also draw on the best education from everywhere.
Nije samo britanska škola u pitanju, mislim Britanija je glavna jer je Britanska akademija, ali učimo i o Crnoj Gori i o svim drugim državama.
Koje su to godine djece koja počinju da uče Britansku akademiju? Da li su to neki klinci koji već se pripremaju za neko osnovno obrazovanje ili su malo stariji? Znači, koji je to raspon godina da neko može biti dio Britanske akademije?
What's the starting age to enter the British Academy?
So one of the lovely things about what we call a through school is you could join at age 3 and you can leave at 18. So there's a 15-year journey for students. So our students start at 3 or can start at 3 and go right through to 18.
Naši studenti se mogu upisati od 3. godine, traje 15 godina, to je do 18.
Da li će tokom školovanja imati prilike da putuju, obzirom da je Britanska akademija internacionalna?
Will they throughout the school have the chance to visit Britain maybe?
Yeah,
or any other country,
yeah.
sorry.
So I think one of it goes back to that aims of the school, and that is academic strength, but also the life skills and world skills. So one of the key things is that our children do field trips. So they'll do field trips within Montenegro. So they'll go to Budva and Kotor, they'll explore the coast, they'll go to the mountains to do geography and outdoor adventure. But there will also be international trips to the UK and to Rome and to Paris. All these exciting things are in the plans.
U planu su putovanja po Crnoj Gori prvo, po Kotoru i Budvi, a nakon toga i Pariz, Rim i dalje po Evropi.
Šta nas očekuje? Evo nekako brzo dolazi kraj godine, pripremamo se, a znamo kako Britanci posebno daju akcenat i značaj Božiću. Da li već sad u toku u školi su pripreme za te neke događaje i manifestacije? Hoćemo li osjetiti taj, što bi rekli, Christmas spirits in Montenegro?
So will there be any Christmas
events, parties?
Yeah, in school.
Yeah, I mean, that's lovely. I mean, we'll celebrate the best of Britain and we'll celebrate the best of the world as well. And obviously in the UK, as in Germany, for example, where they have the Christmas markets. So we'll hope to, we'll have a Christmas carol service, We'll probably have the young ones will do a little play around, obviously, Christmas. There's obviously Easter, May Day, but we'll also draw on other celebrations like the Festival of Lights from India, or perhaps from the Middle East, and also Montenegro as well. We don't forget where we are, and in the Cambridge system, you use your location locally to celebrate as well.
Da, biće i za Božić, biće i za ostale države, na primjer Indija, za njihove događaje, i mala djeca će praviti za Božić razne čestitke i tako to.
Tea at 5? Tea at 5? English tea at 5 o'clock?
School's finished by 5, I'm afraid. That would be lovely. Morning tea. Morning tea at 10:15.
English breakfast?
Wouldn't that be lovely? There is English breakfast, yes.
Naravno, osim engleskog čaja u 5 i tog engleskog doručka, da li su imali prilike, odnosno, kako se gospodinu Toniju sviđa Crna Gora i šta je to što je možda na njega ostavilo najveći pečat?
Do you so far like Montenegro, and what's the best thing you like about it?
I've really enjoyed meeting the people. We've met some fantastic people. Not so much the driving. To be honest, I've done a lot of work and not enough play yet, so I'm really looking forward to things settling down. I'm really looking forward to going to the coast during September. I like mountain biking and walking, so I can't wait to get in the mountains and the hills. So far the best things have been the people and getting the school off the ground, but I want to explore a lot more of Montenegro as time settles down.
Do sad mu je najveći utisak su mu ostavili ljudi koje je upoznao. Nije imao vremena da posjeti sve što je planirao, ali jedva čeka da posjeti naše primorje kao i planinu.
I da još jednom podsjetimo malo vezano za akademiju. Akademija posluje sa Osvetski školom koja je negdje formirana 1407. godine. Koliko je bila važna podrška Britanske ambasade?
How much did the Britain embassy help with the Ostwick school?
Opening with the British.
Yeah, they've been fantastic, as have the Department of Education within the Montenegro government. So both of those agencies have been really great to us in processing things quickly, in being effective. The British Embassy has advised and guided us. They've helped us with visas. So without both of those institutions, it would have been much more difficult. So we're very grateful to the British Embassy, but also to the Montenegrin government for helping things move forward so quickly.
Jako smo zahvalni na njihovoj pomoći, veoma su ubrzali otvaranje akademije i sa vizama i svemu što je bilo potrebno.
Da li je za ovu nastavnu godinu upis završen ili djeca mogu još malo iskoristiti vremena da budu dio Britanske akademije?
Can the kids still enroll now, or is that finished?
No, we're still enrolling children. We've been overwhelmed with the positive response. So we have 130 students already, and where we are growing big, we are dividing classes. So once we get to 24 to 26 children in a class, we cut it in half, bring in more teachers, and have 2 classes in a year group. So there is still space. We would encourage parents to come quickly because learning has started, but we're still open for business.
Još mogu da se upišu djeca, ali bi savjetovali da to urade što prije jer su već počeli časovi, a i kada odeljenje dostigne 25 učenika, dijeli se na 2 dijela i prave se 2 odeljenja i zovemo nove profesore.
Da li će profesori iz Crne Gore imati priliku možda da rade, naravno koji imaju iskustva, a da recimo nemaju i nisu, na primjer, imali negdje prakse da se usavršavaju u inostranstvu, imaju iskustva rada sa djecom?
Will the teachers from Montenegro be able to get a job even if they don't have the experience from teaching in other countries?
Well, we'll employ the best people. So if there are Montenegrins that can do the job, then absolutely. And in fact, our Montenegrin teacher is Montenegrin, of course. She's fantastic. We have Montenegrin staff, support staff, but you do have to be able, all of the lessons, apart from Montenegrin, are in English. So you have to have very good English. But if you speak very good English and you have a very good teaching qualification, and we have very high standards, then yes, then Montenegrins can apply if they meet the criteria.
Naravno da, ali su nam visoki standardi, veoma je bitno da vrlo dobro govore engleski.
Prijave se, dođu na razgovor, pa da vidimo. Mr. Tony, are you planning to learn Montenegrin language?
I'm trying.
Do you have a free time to learn our language? No. Okay.
I wish
Fair
I
enough.
did. I mean, when you open a school, it's incredibly busy. And we've now got our teachers, we've got our students, and things are beginning to settle, but it's been hectic. But once we settle down, I would love to learn more, and particularly the basics of communication. When I've lived in other countries, I've done my best, so I learned a little bit of Swahili when I was in Tanzania, a little bit of Arabic when I was in the Middle East, but I would hope to learn more, but I find some of the sounds quite difficult. So I'm not the best student.
You will be. Govorili smo o tome da li gospodin Toni ima vremena da nauči nešto od crnogorskog jezika i kada planira, a rekao je šta?
Rekao je da bi jako volio da nauči naš jezik, da gdje god da ode hoće da nauči taj jezik, na primjer učio je arapski. Kad se malo smiri situacija sa školom, pokušat će.
I will only say thank you very much. It was my pleasure to have you here with us this morning, and it was my pleasure to be your host. We will see at school, we will come to visit you.
Please
and
do.
To see on the real, is this everything that you have been talking about?
Please come.
Gloria, hvala vama puno.
Hvala puno.